Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi bersama saya Nova di Pawnarji. Kali ini kita akan melakukan sebuah hands on pada sebuah lab. Jadi lab ini berjudul Challenge Lab Cafe, Creating a Scalable and Highly Available Environment for the Cafe. Challenge Lab create a scalable and highly available environment for the cafe. For the cafe scenario, the cafe will soon be featured on a famous TV food show. When the show airs, Sofia and Nikhil anticipate that the cafe website will experience a temporary spike in the number of users, perhaps even up to tens of thousands of users. Currently, the cafe web service is deployed in available zone, as Sofia and Nikhil are worried that the website won't be able to handle expected increase in traffic. They want to ensure that their customers have a good experience when they visit the website and that they don't experience any issues such as lags or delay in placing orders. To ensure this experience, the website must be responsive, able to scalable both up and down to meet fluctuating customer demand, and be highly available. Instead of overloading a single server, the architecture must distribute customer order requests across multiple application servers so it can handle the increase in demand. In this lab, you take on the role of Sophia to implement a scalable and highly available architecture for the cafe website application. Lab overview and objective. In this lab, we use Elastic Load Balancing and Amazon EC2 Auto Scaling to create a scalable and high availability environment on Amazon Web Service. After completing this lab, you should be able to do the following: inspect a virtual private cloud, update a network to across multiple availability zone, create an application load balancer, create a launch template, create an auto scaling group, set an alarm on system metric to initiate auto scaling, test load balancing and automatic scaling. When you start the lab, your architecture will look like the following example. Di availability zone A dan availability zone B. Sini ada VPC, lalu di sini ada public subnet 1, public subnet 2, NAT gateway. Jadi public subnet 1 ini terhubung ke NAT gateway, lalu di sini ada private subnet 1, di sini ada MI, ada subnet 2, subnet 3, dan ini ada DB instan di private 3. At the end of the lab, your architecture should look like the following example. Oke, tunggu. Duration approximately 90 minutes. Okay. Business request from the cafe implementing a scalable and highly available environment challenge. Sophia understands that she must complete some tasks to implement high availability and scalability for the cafe web application. However, before changing the cafe application architecture, Sophia must evaluate its current state. In the next several tasks, you work with Sophia to create and configure the resource that you need to implement a scalable and highly available application. Task 1. Inspect your environment. In this task, you evaluate your current lab environment, explore the lab environment, including how the network is set up. You might want to start the Amazon Virtual Cloud VPC console to help you explore. Continue to the next section and ask for the question about this lab. To access question in this lab, open sini ada pertanyaan. Kita masuk ke konsol, kita lihat layarnya. Sabar, kita ganti dulu. Kita ganti dulu networknya. Ganti dulu. Terus kita masuk lagi ke pertanyaannya, baru bisa. Oke. A question number 1, which port are open in KPSG security group? Security group, kita masuk ke situ. Kita cari security group langsung. Di DSC2 instance ya. Kita masuk ke situ coba. Kita masuk ke EC2 instance, kita masuk ke security group. Nah, ini security. Lalu di sini ada KPSG. Kita cek inbound rules-nya. What port are open in KPSG security group? Then port 80. Ini portnya range all. Kita coba port 80. Question number 2, can you connect from the internet to instance in public subnet 1? Wait a minute, can you connect from the internet to instance public subnet 1? Explore the development including how to network setup. You might want to start Amazon Virtual Cloud PC console to help you explore. Continue to next section. Kita coba masuk ke VPC. Cari VPC. VPC source map. Baik, sekarang kita cek dulu sih security group. Security group mundur. Nah, can you connect from the internet instance in public subnet 1? Public subnet 1. Network connection, yes. Dia ada lab, dia memiliki di root table dia terkonek ke lab internet gateway. berarti yes, if the instance has a public address and the security group and network actually allow it. Network ACL public subnet. Question 3. Should an instance in purpose subnet 1 be able to reach the internet? Private subnet. Dia private subnet ini memiliki routabelnya terhubung ke NAT yang ada di network. Berarti should an instance in purpose subnet 1 be able to reach the internet? Yes. Question number 4. Should an instance in private subnet 2 be able to reach the internet? Private subnet, oh enggak, dia berarti dia tidak terhubung ke network connection, jadi nope. Question number 5. Can you connect to this cafe web server instance from the internet? Cafe web app server ini ada di mana? Oh, ini cafe web server. Oh, itu masuk. Monitoring. Tunggu sebentar. Di mana ini? Di VPC. Bukan. Cafe web server from internet. Can you connect to the cafe? Coba kita cari instance. Instance kita cari dulu. Oh, ini subnetnya. Dia subnetnya ada di private. Oh, jadi nope, nggak bisa. Dan kita dulu masih 3 ya. 3 VPC ini kita cek resource mapnya. Jadi pertanyaannya apa ya? Private subnet itu gak bisa karena dia tidak terhubung ke internet. Lalu pertanyaannya question 6. What's the name of Amazon machine image? MIE. Oh, ini MIE. Cafe web server image. Web server image. Oke. Oh, soalnya kita submit dulu. Submit dulu. Nah, oke, kita lanjut. Masuk ke task 2, updating a network cross multiple availability zone. Task 2.1, create a NAT gateway for a second availability. Task 2, updating a network to work across multiple availability zone. Task 2.1, creating a NAT gateway for the second availability zone. To achieve high availability, the architecture must span at least 2 availability zones. However, before you launch Amazon Elastic Compute, include Amazon EC2 instance for your web application server in the second availability zone. You must create NAT gateway for them. A NAT gateway allow instances that do not have a public IP address to access the internet. Create a NAT gateway in the public subnet in the second availability zone. Create a NAT gateway in public subnet in the second availability zone. Configure the network to send network inbound traffic from instance private subnet to the NAT gateway that you just create. Di sini berarti kita masuk ke NAT gateway. Jadi minta create NAT gateway. NAT gateway berarti kita create NAT gateway. Berarti nama NAT gateway apa? Dah. Terus dia minta create a NAT gateway in public subnet in second availability zone. Second availability zone. Public subnet 1. Itu ada di US1A, lalu di public subnet 2 itu ada US1B. Oke. Elastic allocated elastic IP address. Oke, kita create NAT gateway. Save. Kita create NAT gateway. Configure the network to send internet bound traffic from instance in private subnet 2 to the NAT gateway that you just create. Kita masuk ke masuk ke mana ini? Coba gateway. NAT gateway. Habis itu dia minta configure network to send inbound internet bound inbound. Oh, di inbound itu di security group. Oh, bukan di ini. Oh, ini NAT gateway. Nah, ini routable. Routable tadi yang kita pakai public routable 2. Coba lihat VPC ini terbuka aja. Ini terbuka VPC semua ya. Ini dia public subnet 2. Nah, di roots, nah ini dia. Ini sudah private subnet 2. Sebentar. Oh, kita cari di bukan public, di private. Ini private ya. Oh, private subnet 2 ini. Private subnet 2 ini kita masuk ke rootnya, kita edit root. Nah ini ya, kita edit root 00, lalu dia targetnya ke NAT gateway, main NAT gateway. Nah, kita screenshot dulu. Oke, save change. Oh, kita lanjut task 3, create a launch template. During the lab setup, an AMI was created from Cafe Web Server instance. In this task, you create launch template by using this AMI. Create a launch template by using the AMI that was created during lab setup and configure the following option. Launch template name. Nah, ini launch template. Kita launch template name, create launch template. Wait, kenapa nih? Belum template name, my template. Template version description. Application allows Amazon for MI choose Cafe Web Server image. For my MIs choose Cafe Web Server image. Secara default dulu ya, Cafe Web Server image. Lalu lanjut to locate an MI, choose the MI double menu and enter cafe. Ya udah. Instant tipe choose T2 micro. To locate this instant tipe, choose instant tipe double menu and enter T2 key pair login. Choose create new key pair. Key pair login, create new key pair. Create new key pair. Oh, kita shoot sabar, kita create new keeper dulu. Jangan lupa download di ppk. Kita tulis oke 2 create keeper. Oke 2 ya, namanya pada kenton nggak? Create a new keeper and just make sure you download the keeper to your local computer. Oke. Buat keepernya jangan lupa security group, enter KVSG security group. Nih KVSG kita masuk ke KVSG. Lalu masuk ke tip locate the security group in the network setting section, choose the security group, double menu and choose KVSG. Resource tag, choose add new tag and configure the following option. Resource tag, add new tag and configure the following option. Key name, key enternya and value-nya web server. Mana web server ini? Web server. Resource type-nya choose instance. Oke, instance. Tadi IAM instant profile, choose cafe role. Ini ya, IAM instant profile, choose cafe role. Tip for setting, expand the advanced detail section. Task 4, create an auto scaling group. Lalu lanjut ke advanced detail. Nah, kita lanjut ke kita create launch template. Task keempat, create an auto scaling group. Now that the launch template is defined, you create an auto scaling group for the instance. In this task, do not create a load balancer when you create the auto scaling group. Do not create a load balancer when you create auto scaling group. You create a load balancer in the next task. While creating auto scaling group, you set a metric CPU utilization to initiate auto scaling event. To create a new auto-scaling group, configure the following option. Masuk ke auto-scaling group. Auto-scaling group. Auto-scaling group. Oh enggak, kan dia dipencet di sini, lalu action. Nah ini create auto-scaling group. Oh sama aja, dia masuk ke auto-scaling group juga, nggak apa-apa. Auto-scaling group name, enter a name for the auto-scaling group. Namanya my ASK auto-scaling group. Launch template, choose a launch template that you create in the previous task. My template. VPC, use the VPC that was configured for this lab. VPC. Kayaknya di next step deh, next step. Ntar juga bisa mundur kalau itu. Tenang saja. 14. Kita next dulu. Nah di sana VPC, ada VPC. Availability zone and subnet. Kita pilih private subnet dan private subnet. Private subnet 1 dan private subnet 2. Private subnet 2. Advanced option, check this option. Oke, kita masuk ke luar. Kita next. Group size besar capacity 2. Tunggu sebentar, kita
specify the network details. So first select VPC, which should be the left. So we will let the auto-scaling group to be spanned across two AVs, right? USB4A and USB1B. So then we also need to use a private subnet. So USB1A and USB1B. Right. So the reason is that these two instances within the auto-scaling group is created in private subnet. And we connect. So when
Oke, kita lanjut. Ternyata ini biarin default. Kita next. Nah ini dia desired capacity. Desired capacity-nya 2, lalu min desired capacity-nya 2, min desired capacity-nya 2, itu max desired capacity-nya 6. Automatic scaling optional, choose target tracking scaling policy. Target tracking scaling policy and configure the following option. Metric type, choose average CPU utilization. Oke. Target value nya 25, target value nya 25. Lalu kita masuk ke instant RAM up nya 60. Instant RAM nya berapa? 60. To verify that create an auto-scaling group correctly, go to Amazon console. You should have to instant bot with the name that you configure as resource stack. Lalu kita next. Salah Shift S, Windows Shift S. Lalu kita next. Oke, next. Iya, kayak kita next lagi karena sudah tidak perintahnya. Lalu kita create auto scaling group. Di sini to verify you create auto scaling group correctly, go to Amazon EC2 console. You should have two instance, both with the name that you configure as a resource stack in the previous task. Kita masuk ke EC2 instance, kita lihat apakah di sini. Waduh. Kita lihat auto scaling grupnya apakah masih update. Now that your well upstream server instance are deployed in private channel, you need to wait for the outside world to connect to them. In this task, you create a load balancer to distribute traffic across your private instance. Belum aja ya. Kita tunggu. Kita masih lanjut sampai update. Statusnya apa nih statusnya? Mana statusnya ini? Ini statusnya auto track instance. Oke, ada 2 yang sudah muncul. Nah, ini yang berjalan di private, masih initialization. Nah, nggak masalah, kita lanjut. To create an HTTP application load balancer, configure the following option. Load balancer, kita cari load balancer. Load balancer isi subnet HTTP security group register target. Wait until the load balancer active before move the next step. Modify the autoscan group you create in the previous task by adding this new load balancer. Add the target group that you create in the application load balancer configuration. Oh, target group. Coba target group. Ini target group. Target group. Oh enggak, kita buat load balancer dulu. Kita create load balancer, kita pilih application, save, kita new application. Kita pilih application, lalu load balancer name-nya my load balancer. VPC use the VPC configured for this lab. VPC lab VPC. Subnet use the two public subnet. USIB subnet to public subnet. Had HTTP security configuration settings, skip the settings. Security group, create new security group. Security group. Screenshot dulu karena kita akan membuat security group. Networking. Kita akan membuat create security group dulu. Schema interfacing. Wala internet facing lab VPC US kita create new security group. Web security group. PVC-nya kita lanjut buat PVC, kita masukkan add rule HTTP 80. Ini pertama belum itu sebar masuk HTTP customnya. Artinya 0 2. Oke, lalu kita create security groupnya. Lalu create security group, lalu HTTP traffic, create security group. Oke, kita balik lagi ke load balancer, kita close ini, kita pilih web security group. Tunggu sebentar, tadi kita namanya web security group. Oke, betul. Kita pilih langsung sini, kita balik lagi. Listener and routing. Security group, create a new security group that allow HTTP traffic from anywhere. Target group, create new target group. Sepertinya ada perintahnya di sini ya. Create a new target group. Selanjutnya security group, create a new security group. Udah. To allow HTTP traffic from anywhere. Target group, create a new target group. Target group. Oh, ini target group. Nah, lalu tunggu dulu.
So for listener and prompts, please create a target group. And select target type as instances because we have actually going to use the list of the instances as a target. Target group name, my EG. So it's HTTP, then VPC,
masuk ke instance, masuk ke target group, target group, TCP-nya biarin, IP4-nya oke, menggunakan IP4, protokol prosesnya HTTP, lalu kita next, wait, masuk ke ini, lalu kita next, oke, kita register targetnya, kita create target group, oke, target group anomaly detected automatically apply target grupnya, lalu kita save. Kita balik lagi ke yang mana ya? Oh, berarti ini kita remove ya. HTTP target group, my target group, kita taruh di sini. Lalu kita register target, skip this section, not wait until the balancer is active before you move into next step. Kita create load balancer, wait until the load balancer active, load balancer successful create load balancer. Oke, kita create 208. Wait until load balancer at the target group itu create. Lalu add the target group that you create in the application load balancer. Application load balancer auto scaling group. Target group. Sophia has now created and configured the resource that the web application need in order to be highly available and scalable. However, Sophia knows that he still has more work to do. To complete the process of updating an application architecture, Sophia must test the cover website application to make sure that it performs as expected. In the next task, you continue networking in the role of Sophia and test whether the cover application automatic scale under load. Hint at the target group that you create in the application load balancer configuration. Tapi kita suruh cek aplikasi load balancer udah bener belum ya? Nggak bener, udah jalan belum ya? Masih previsioning. Jadi kita nunggu statusnya sampai oke, kita tunggu saja sampai selesai. Oke, kita tunggu sampai selesai. Oke, load balancernya sudah aktif. Kita lanjut ke Task 6, testing load balancer and automatic scaling. Testing the web application without load. Wait. Modify auto scaling group that you create to web test by adding this new load balancer. Belum. Kita masuk dulu ke auto scaling. Kita masuk ke my auto scaling group. Di sini ada integration. Nah, di sini load balancingnya belum ada. Kita pilih dulu integration, load balancing. Kita edit, kita select application, kita select my target group, lalu kita update, Oke, karena azan kita skip dulu. Oke, tadi sudah kita buat. Selanjutnya kita masuk ke task 6, testing the load balancing and automatic scaling. Task 6.1, testing the web application without load. In this task, you test the cafe application. To test the cafe web application, visit the DNS of your load balancer and add /cafe to the end of URL. Load balancer, kita cari load balancer, kita klik load balancer, kita ambil DNS nya, save, kita masuk ke Oke, hello from your load application. Selanjutnya kita tambahin /cafe. Oke, di sini ada as, ada kontak as, sudah kita masuk ke kafenya. Masuk ke if it does not go back to through the left task and check your work, pay attention to the following resource. The cafe application should load if does not go back. Oke, kita masuk ke task 6.2, testing automatic scaling under load. In the task you test whether the cafe application scale out automatically by using AWS System Manager, Session Manager, contact to one of the running web server instance. On the Session Manager terminal, use the following commands to start a stress test. This test increase the load on the web server CPU. Kita akan this test is increase the load on the web server CPU. On the Session Manager terminal, use the following command to start test. Session Manager, kita masuk ke load balancer. load balancer, oh bukan, auto scaling group, integration, kita masuk ke auto scaling group, kita masuk ke group instance management, lalu kita pilih S1A, lalu kita pilih connect, session manager connect. Nah, di manajemen ini kita on decision lab, and it might use the following command to start stress. Kita download dulu. Yes. Oke, complete. Kita masuk ke situ. Sudo yum install ini akses. Balik lagi. Kita paste. Complete. Stress means CPU time out 600. Nah, copy lagi, kita paste. Kita balik lagi ke verify that auto scaling group deploy new instance. Auto scaling group, kita cek di sini. Kita masuk auto scaling group, kita cari auto scaling. guys. Then ya, bagi teman-teman sekalian, kita update, kita masuk teman sekalian, sistem manajemen. What? Update form cafe, coba kita cek dulu. Coba kita submit dulu apakah ada yang terlewat di task berapa. Okay, submitting the work is update from the cafe. Nanti to observe the Amazon SE2 console. Creation load balancer. Okay, update from the cafe. After Sophia finished testing the cafe application performance, she tells her parents about the change. When traffic increased, the cafe application now successfully scaled out. Frank and Martha are impressed. The Sophia implement an highly availability and scalable architecture for the application. Meanwhile, the entire cafe team is excited. They are busy preparing for the increased volume of orders that they anticipate from being featured on the TV show. As they work on their preparation, they know that they can rely on automatic scaling to help them to take order and delight new customer. Lab complete. Congratulations, you have completed the lab. To confirm you end the lab, the tab will di page. Oke, mungkin cukup sekian. Cukup sekian dari hands-on dari saya. Saya akhiri. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.